Well, I'm over here at the playground trying my metal detector out, and so far I've been eaten to death by mosquitoes, but I also found a couple things. I'm not sure what that is. I guess that's a cut off piece of a bolt, looks like. And a whole bolt. And 5 cents. And a loonie. So I made $1.05 so far. I've only been here about 15-20 minutes, something like that. So I'll keep looking. This is a really small play area, so it shouldn't take very long to do this. And I'm over here digging something right now. And we'll see what we have. It's getting a little lighter out, so I should be able to see it a lot easier. It shows up in the iron portion of the metal detector. I think it's in my pile of dirt. Oh, unless the digger is interfering. Yeah, I think the digger. It must have been a false signal. Oh well. Well, the battery's running low on the metal detector. I had to discriminate out the iron. If I put the iron back in, the battery indicator will come back on after a bit. So anyway, I really haven't found much else. A couple screws, couple nails, and a few more pennies. No loonies, no dimes, no more nickels. So I'm not sure what's going on here. The kids are just not losing things around here or something. Okay. I'll dig this one up and then I'm gonna go. So I like metal detecting here. All you have to do is kind of swipe away the rocks and you can find what you're looking for, but as you can see, it's another penny, which kind of sucks, but oh well. 1986. Alright, I'm gonna go. Alrighty, so I'm out metal detecting again. Yeah, I'm at the ball field, and I don't want to dig the place all to hell. I'm trying to dig just around, like where the dirt is and stuff, any spots where it's kind of dirt. I don't want to dig the grass all to pieces. So anyway, there's a shit ton of signals here. I dug one over here, and the signal was like jumping around all over the place, like all over here, and it turned out to be 1 penny. So I'm thinking there's another penny down in here somewhere, because there's another signal that's, yeah. If I discriminate out the iron, thinking it's right about there, but like I said, I'm trying not to dig in the grass as much as possible, but I just wanted to show you guys how many signals are in here. And if I go over here, it's the same thing. I don't know if maybe the fence is interfering. It shouldn't, now that the iron's discriminated out, but these fences have a coating on them, so I don't know what that is. But Anyway, there's a bunch of signals. There's one. Another one right there. I'll probably dig that one because it's kind of in a spot where the grass is kind of thin anyway. There's a dog over there. Alrighty, so I'm metal detecting again at the baseball field, as you can probably tell. And look at that hole. A pinpointer would come in really handy. Yeah, pinpointer would come in really handy right about now. It's probably gonna end up being another steel rod, but I figure since I'm quite new to metal detecting, I should dig everything. But it's getting to the point right now where I'm not sure if that's a good strategy or not, but my metal detector's kind of cheap, so I don't want to chance that I'm leaving anything behind. But alrighty, I'll come back if I find the damn thing. Well, I think I've decided that there's either nothing in there or it's not worth digging, so I'm gonna fill in the friggin' hole and move on because that's ridiculous. I'm not digging like a 1 foot hole by like 2 or 3 feet just to find some stupid thing that's probably a chunk of steel. And if it's a ring, whatever, it can stay in there. Alrighty, so I'm back home and I thought I'd show you guys what I've found so far. I really haven't found anything overly special. The only thing I found that was half decent was that ring, and I didn't even use a metal detector to find that. That's just something I happened to notice when I was outside. So anyway, what I found with the metal detector so far is a loonie. Found that at the playground, so anybody that doesn't know, it's a dollar coin here in Canada. And most of this random change, like all these pennies, and there's a couple nickels, and there's a dime, all of this pretty much was found at the playground. A couple things I found at the ball field. I found this key over near the playground. It wasn't actually in the playground area, but near the playground. I found this weird thing. I'm not sure what that is. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments section. I'm gonna guess that it's either something out of a sewing machine, or it might be out of an electrical box. Now that I think about it, I've seen things like this. You break them out of electrical boxes. There's a little kind of a nub there, so that's probably what it is. And I found this old crumpled up bottle cap. I think it's a beer bottle cap, but I'm not sure. Part of a pencil. Quite a few of these pull tabs. And a couple of them are kind of unique, or at least ones that I've not seen too much of. And this one here is one of them. It's kind of squared off on the edges when most of them are round. So it's probably a little bit older. And then one of these older ones, and that one's just a regular one, I guess. And I found a zipper pull, no zipper on it, just the pull. And some more pennies, some chunks of metal. These I found at the ball field. All of these chunks here, I'm not sure why they were buried, but they were buried in different locations. And I found one of these square nuts. A piece of a bolt, just a random chunk of steel, like junk, Another bolt, bunch of nails, a couple screws. These were all at the playground, buried in the gravel that they have around the play equipment, which I thought was kind of dangerous. Kid, you know, walking along or running and drive one of those in their foot, they'd know it. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it, besides a few washers, like just regular washers. And these were at the playground too. And a thing off of a Gatorade bottle or something. And some chunks of wire. I found quite a few chunks of wire, but this is the only one I actually kept to show. This looks like a square head nail. And I found this thing. Me and my son found it digging over in their yard. I'm not sure what it is, but it's kind of decorative and broken. Anywho, I think I'm gonna end it here because I've been rambling on enough about these pennies and all this junk. So anyway, if I find anything half decent out in the neighborhood, I'll let you guys know. And hopefully, yeah, I can find something, a ring or something, to make it worthwhile buying that metal detector.